What's up, everyone? Welcome back or to Doomsday. I hope you all are happy and healthy and taking care of yourselves and each other. And yeah, welcome back or welcome here. Today is just gonna be a quick little video of an update. Maybe I just want to check in with you guys and see how you guys are doing throughout all this. Things are definitely different since the last time I uploaded a video. Shit's crazy. Shit is crazy right now. I am what you would consider an essential worker, so I'm still fully employed, thank God. I mean, I can't imagine being out of work in general, let alone right now. I feel awful for everyone who lost their jobs, regardless of them getting, unemployment or whatever. It still sucks that now we have to adapt to this huge change that is now taking over our country, our world, and everyone in it. Um, I word of advice here: just because you're bored does not mean to gather up the family in the car and go to your local grocery store. That is one of the only places still open. Please, for all that is holy, do not do that. Working where I work, I'm seeing on a daily basis people disregarding the social distancing thing, disregarding the stay-at-home orders, disregarding the fact that not only are they subjecting themselves to this disease, but everyone else, because they could be carrying it. You don't necessarily have to have the symptoms to be positive. And I'm just so sick of seeing people disregard lives like that. I don't give a shit if the person is 90 or 9. Every life should be respected, and everyone should be doing their part in this. I try to do my part by continuing to go to work, practicing the social distancing thing. I'm constantly using hand sanitizer. I wear masks, I wear gloves. We have that option now. It's not mandatory that we do it, but I think it was mandatory that the store provide these things should we choose to use them. And most people are. I know of 2 cases, positive people that I have been around. Um, I have not been tested. I think the only way you can even get tested now is if you're showing symptoms. And honestly, I have been a little sick. I've had a dry cough. The other day, I was at work and I was helping a customer, and I had to have one of my coworkers come take over for me because I seriously felt like I was about to vomit all over this man's shoes. Granted, I don't think nausea, however you say that, is one of the symptoms, but nevertheless, I got the tunnel vision, things started going black, I thought I was going to pass out and puke. I ran to the bathroom, I stood in the stall for a second and, felt to my head. I did feel a little warm, but not like feverishly warm, and just gathered myself and went over, never threw up, went and washed my hands and got back out there. And it didn't happen again after that. But like the day or 2 days prior to that, the same thing had happened to me. After I had been up for a while, but I was just chilling in my room because that's what I tend to do when I'm off work. My room is my playground. um, I got up to feed the dogs, and I bent over to pour the dogs food in their bowls. And when I got up, then stood back up, I was walking into the bedroom, and everything just kind of went black, and I felt nauseous, and I had to sit down because I felt really, really weak. And hot. I got really, really hot, and then when that heat wave went away, I just got really cold. So other than those few things, I haven't really had any other symptoms or serious illness attacks on my body. That's been about it. But it's enough to scare me. It's enough to for me to think that I don't need to be around anyone just in case, which brings me to my next point. Because I am an essential worker, because I am around the general public who seems to refuse to want to stay home, like, my place of business should not be as busy as it is, and I may cuss a lot in this, but it's just my frustration and my emotion running strong, but it's like people don't fucking grasp the seriousness of this. And I still hear some people saying, oh, it's the media. Oh, they're hyping it up. It's not that big of a deal. People are just freaking out for no reason. If that were the case, do you really think they would have shut down our economy? Do you really think they would have put millions and millions of people out of a job? I mean, tell me this isn't a big deal, man. Tell me. Because you're full of shit, alright? You are full of shit if you don't think this is a massive destruction to our world. Because that's what it is. It's destruction of our world. So, because I am an essential worker and I have been around 2 confirmed people, I have been around, people that are not confirmed but very well could have it on a daily basis. I'm subjected to this, and I know that walking into it. I already know it. So for that reason, I have chosen to leave my children at their father's house because he's fortunate enough to have his job as well, but he's able to do it over the phone, so he can work from home. And his fiance, she's a stay-at-home mom with her little boy, and when my kids are there, and she's done amazing. I can't thank her enough. Of course, I wish they were with me. Nothing in me. There's nothing more in this world I want than for my children to be home with me. But I'm so thankful that they have a dad and her to help take care of them while I'm out in this mess. I talk to them all the time. I video chat my daughter on Snapchat, and they know what's going on. They do want to come home, and they tell me I miss them, they miss me. But as their mother, I know I'm making the right choice by keeping them in quarantine at their dad's house. Because to bring them home, I could potentially be risking getting them sick. In turn, them going back to their dads, getting their father and stepmom and stepbrother sick also. And he's only 4. I can't be that selfish right now. I cannot and trust me, I've already been there in my head. Screw it. I'm just going to bring them home. This can't last forever. We can't live like this. Da 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 da. And that's the selfish me coming out saying, I'm their mother. They need to be with me. Yes and no. Yes, because I am their mom and they need me and I need them probably more. But no, because things are not the norm right now. And if their health is at risk, if safety is not a priority, then I'm not a mother. You know what I mean? Then I'm not a good mom if I'm not able to put my children first. And that was a sacrifice I was not prepared to make. That is a sacrifice I was not prepared for. I was not prepared to take them back to their dad's house and that be the last time I see them for about a month now. But I know I'm doing what's best for them. I know I'm doing what needs to be done right now. I could say, screw it all, quit my job, and just, stay here. But even still, if I did that, my boyfriend still works. He is an essential worker also. So we would both have to stay home and say F it and just, but then what? We count on a $1,200 stimulus check every month? Yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't, and it's even hard talking to them on the phone here lately because they'll ask me, Mom, when are we coming home? And all I can say is soon, baby, soon. As soon as Mommy can get you home, you'll be home. And I've made this rule, like, okay, say I'm in contact with a positive person. I have to quarantine away from the kids for 14 days, at least, just to make sure I haven't caught anything. And then I can bring them home. That's how I was doing it to begin with. I reached day 12. Day 12. And I was around another confirmed person. I keep calling them cases, but they're not cases, they're people. And I had to start the 14 days all over again. And then it hit me. Just because I'm not around people who are confirmed doesn't mean I'm not around people who aren't positive. And I've known that all along, but knowing that makes me feel Like it's unsafe to bring them home at all. As long as I'm out in this, I don't feel safe bringing them home. And do you know how gut wrenching of a feeling that is? And I know I'm not the only parent away from their children at this time, because the doctors and the nurses and the people out there on the front lines really diving in head first, they're not going home to their kids at night. They can't, because they know that they're basically swimming in this toxicity. And I know life sucks for these people and myself for not being able to hug our children and tell them goodnight and tuck them in bed every night. I need this to end. I need it to be over. I've bought my children some things, and it's like they're just piling up. At least they'll be happy when they do get to come home. I'll have all kinds of cool stuff for them, but I miss them. And I was going to say, I just want to hug them so tight, and I do, but I'm afraid to. I'm afraid to hug my own children for the simple fact that I may be carrying this illness. I have been sick. I have been experiencing things that are not normal. I have been around positive people. It sucks. It sucks, man. I can't. It's just some bullshit. I've been wanting to come on and do, some makeup videos and stuff like that. And one is coming. The Sephora, let's change the subject now. The Sephora VIB sale started really, really late last night, around like 11:30, and I was like, boom, man, I was in there. I've been planning this for months, so I've set money aside that was designated for this purpose, and I had a limit. I exceeded the limit a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not gonna drown because of it. But I got some shit, man. I got the Fenty cream bronzer and blush. I got two of the bronzers, Amber and Butter Biscuit or something like that. But I love the Amber Matchstick, so I thought the cream bronzer would, be a good one too. So I got those. I got the What It Do setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury foundation, Magic Concealer, Wonder Glow little holiday gift set. I got those from Beautylish actually. The Milk moisturizer, just all kinds of shit. A beauty blender bundle thing. Some IGK hair stuff. I got a bunch of stuff. So I'm excited about that. That's something to look forward to. It should be here Tuesday, according to the delivery estimation. But yeah, so it's like I'm trying to, buy my way out of depression. I feel like, back to the first subject, I feel like if I were one of those people that lost their jobs, I would be one of those dwelling on the situation, afraid to go anywhere, can't get out of the house, I can't go see my mom, my children are stuck in the house, I would be drenching them in hand sanitizer, so it's good for someone like me to have to get out there and still go. I'm a very emotional person and somewhat of a problem fixer, and this is a problem I just can't fix. It's going to take everyone, and I mean everyone, not everyone in the country, not everyone in the state, not everyone everyone in the world has a part in this. Everyone. I can't think of one thing where it was up to the entire world to fix. But this is up to all of us. And if you can't stay home for yourself, please think of everyone else in the world. The mothers without their children. The doctors and nurses treating someone else's mother or father or son or daughter that can't go home to their babies. Do it for your grandparents. Do it for your children. Do it. Just stay isolated as long as you possibly can. Everyone should be doing this. If I weren't required to work, I don't care how depressed I got, my ass would be here in this house. When I don't work, I'm here. I don't go see my mom or my sisters. I don't go to a friend's house. I don't go, to my boyfriend's parents. He wanted to go over there when I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. If you go over there, you are then subjecting your parents and everyone that lives in that house to potentially this illness. That's not what we're trying to do here. We are doing our part the best way we can. Everyone needs to be on that ship. Everyone. Okay, well, I guess that's it. But leave me a comment down below. Let me know what's changed in your life. What's the biggest impact that this has had on you? Mine is definitely my children. Definitely my children. One more thing I want to say. Working where I work, I have seen some disgusting, and I mean disgusting behaviors from people. One group yelling out disgusting, horrible things to a certain group of people. We had to kick them out of the store. Kids, sliding around on, those stupid shoes with little wheels on them, like roller skates or whatever. Had to throw them out. Teenagers out in the parking lot smoking cigarettes on their skateboards. Dude, I was there one day. I know I was you, but you're stupid. Get your fucking ass home and stay there. Just what I'm seeing on a daily basis is not out of necessity. It's out of selfishness and greed. And these people need to be put in their place. They need to stay home. They need to be told that they cannot do what they're doing. And if telling them doesn't get it, someone restrain their damn ass, because I am so sick of seeing it. I'm sick and tired of seeing the same faces day in and day out. Weren't you just here yesterday? Oh, you forgot your oregano. Oh, okay, that makes sense then, yeah. Bull freaking shit. Okay? Get your grocery list. Go in once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I can shop once every 2 weeks and be good. I know people can do that. But get a hold of these dumbasses out here that aren't doing their part, because they need to get got. Not get gotten like a, just set them straight is all I'm saying. Anyway, I guess that's it. I will be back at you here in a week or so with a Sephora VIB sale haul and Beautylish stuff. So if you're interested and looking forward to that, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. I'm cool either way. Subscribe if you like, don't if you don't, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Oh, take care of yourselves, please, and each other. All right? Bye-bye.